Hi friends, welcome to Brave Solution Times. For today's video, we are going to learn how to solve exercise 1.1, 14th and 15th sum. So let's get started. 14th sum. If A is equal to 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, show that A inverse is equal to 1 divided by 2 into A square minus 3A. So they have given a matrix A and we have to prove that these both are equal. Okay, for that first let's take the left hand side here, which is A inverse. So for finding the A inverse, the formula is 1 divided by determinant of A into adjoint of A, right? Now first we have to find the value of determinant of A. So determinant of A is equal to, we have to put the values here. And now let's find the value of the first is 0, so we have to put a 0 here, and now we have to cancel both horizontal and vertical values of the 0, so we'll get 0 1 1 0. While we cross multiply it, we'll get 0 minus 0, there will be a 0 here, and we have to put a minus sign here, and 1 into 1 it will be a 1. Okay, for the next term 1, here it is 1, we have to put first here we have to put a minus sign here because we need to understand an alternate symbol must be used while doing an determinant of A. Okay, now we have to cancel both horizontal and vertical values of 1, so that we'll get 1 1 0, 1 1 1 and 0. Now we have to cross multiply it, 1 into 0 it will be a 0, we have to put a minus sign here, and then 1 into 1 it will be a 1. And then we'll take the value 1 here, and then we'll cancel both horizontal and vertical lines, so that we'll get 1 0 1 1, and we have to multiply 1 into 1, it will be a 1, and you have to put a minus sign here, then 1 into 0 it will be a 0 here. Now let's solve this. We'll get 0 into anything, it will be a 0, then here minus 1 into minus 1 we'll get a plus 1 here, and then 1 into 1 it will be a 1 here, so that the answer is 2. Therefore, determinant of A is equal to 2. That's what we have found. Now we have to find the adjoint of A. So before finding the adjoint of A, we will always find the cofactor of A. So cofactor of A is defined as Aij, right? Is equal to, so how to find a cofactor of A? The A is here. Now we have to follow the pattern, which is plus minus plus minus plus minus plus minus plus. So you have to follow this pattern. So first it's a plus, then here we have to take the 0, and you have to cancel both horizontal and vertical values of 0, so that you'll get 0 1 1 0. Now you have to multiply 0 into 0, it will be a 0 here, and then we have to put a minus sign here, and then 1 into 1 it will be a 1, right? And the second element is 1, and here the sign is minus, so you have to put a minus sign here, and then you have to cancel both horizontal and vertical values of 1, so that you'll get 1 1 1 0. Now you have to cross multiply it, 1 into 0 it will be a 0, and you have to put a minus sign here, and 1 into 1 it will be a 1. Similarly for the third value, it will be a 1 here, and then here you have to cancel both horizontal and vertical values of 1, so that you will get 1 0 1 1, and then you have to cross multiply, we will get 1 into 1 it will be a 1, minus 1 into 0 it will be a 0, right? Now similarly we have to do for every other elements of A, so that we will find the values. After finding the adjoint of A, we are going to find the value of after finding the cofactor, you have to find the adjoint of A. So for that, you have to take the transpose of cofactor of A, right? First, let's solve this. Now here we are simultaneously taking a transpose here, and then while solving this, we'll get minus 1 1 and 1 minus 0 1, and here minus into minus it will be plus, so that the answer is 1, and here a minus 1, and here again 1, and here it's a 1, and here minus into minus it will be plus, and we'll get a 1 here, and then finally minus 1, right? Now this is we have to take the transpose of this. So if we take a transpose, we'll get adjoint of A. So while taking a transpose, you have to take the first row and put it in the first column, which is minus 1, 1 and 1, and then second row and put it in the second column, which is minus 1, minus 1, 1, 1, minus 1, 1, and then third row in the third column, which is 1, 1, minus 1. So this is how you find the transpose of the cofactor of A. Okay, now we have find the adjoint of A and determinant of A, and now let's substitute in A inverse formula. A inverse is equal to our determinant of A is 2, so 2, and then into adjoint of A, so we have to fill this value here. So therefore let's take this as equation 1. So we have proved the left hand side. Now we have to find the right hand side, and now we have to find the value of RHS, which is nothing but A square minus 3A. So first let's find the value of A square here. A square is equal to, we have to write the value of A here 2 times. Now we have to multiply each and every row and a column. So first row and first column, 0 into 0 it will be a 0, plus 1 into 1 it will be a 1, and then 1 into 1 it will be again a 1. And for first row and second column, 0 into 1 it will be a 0, and then 1 into 0 it will be a 0, and then 1 into 1 it will be a 1. And then the first row and the third column, 0 into 1 it will be a 0, and 1 into 1 it will be a 1, and 1 into 0 it will be a 0. So similarly we have to do it for second row and the first column, second row and the second column, second row and the third column, and the third row and the first column, third row and the second column, and finally third row and the third column. Now we have multiplied it. Now let's solve this. 1 plus 1 it will be a 2, and 1 it will be a 1, and here there is also another 1, here there is a 1, and here there is a 2, and here 1, here there is another 1, and finally a 2. Okay, now we have found the value of A square. Now let's substitute in that left hand side, which is A square minus 3I. Our left hand side value is nothing but 1 divided by 2 A square minus 3I, right? So here we have to substitute 1 by 2 first, and then we are putting a bracket here, and then we are substituting the value of A square, which is 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 1, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, right? And then we are putting a minus symbol here, then you are putting a 3 here, and then there is finally an I, so you are substituting that here, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, right? So now let's multiply 3 inside this matrix. Now let's multiply 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. So I have written the given part here. Now we have to multiply 3 inside, so that we'll get 3, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, and 0, 0, 3, right? Now let's subtract these two matrices. If we subtract, we'll get, divided by 2, we'll get 2 minus 3, it will be minus 1, and 1 minus 0, it will be a 1, and then again 1 minus 0, it will be a 1, and then 1 minus 0, it will be a 1, and 2 minus 3, it will be a minus 1 here, and then 1 minus 0, it will be a 1, then again 1 minus 0 it will be a 1, and then 1 minus 0 it will be a 1, and 2 minus 3 it will be a minus 1. Okay, so now let's take this as equation 2. Now this is our equation 1 and this is our equation 2. So both are equal. 1 is equal to 2. So first equation is nothing but our A inverse, and then second equation is A square minus 3I. So therefore, hence proved. let's get into our 15th sum. 15th sum. Decrypt the received encoded message 2 minus 3 24 with the encryption matrix -1, 2 and 1 and the decryption matrix as its inverse, where the system of codes are described by the numbers 1 to 26 to the letters A to Z respectively and the numbers 0 to a blank space. So we have already come across this sentence, which is we have to study max by relating it to the real world problem. As you see, this is also that kind of problem which we can relate to our own life. In our young age, we would have played some spy games, right? You will be a spy, another person will have some treasure hidden with him, and you have some clues to find it, something like that. In some movies too, it came, right? I think the movie name is Kaki Setta, and the male lead will get a clue that a square plus b square minus 2ab is equal to 10, and that a square will be coded as A positive blood group and B square is a B positive blood group. So first I'll say what is a decrypt message. A decrypt message is process of converting a meaningless message to its original form, right? There will be a hidden message, there will be a clue which is called a decryption message, which does not have any meaning, but it may have interior meaning. We have to find that. And then encryption is nothing but converting a normal message to a meaningless messages. Okay, so first let's see, decrypt the received message, encoded message 2 minus 3 24. So we have to decrypt this meaningless message to a meaningful message with the encryption matrix, which is a meaningful message. They have given a meaningful message also, which is -1, 2 and 1, and the decryption matrix is as its inverse, which means the inverse of this encryption matrix is a decryption matrix. Okay, so we have to find the inverse of this particular matrix, where the system of codes are described by numbers 1 to 26 to the letters A to Z respectively. So for the encryption matrix, the numbers are coded as, the system of code is given as numbers, and then for the decryption matrix, the codes are given as alphabets. Okay, now we have to find the hidden message here. Remember to consider it as a spy game. Okay, so first let's find the inverse of this matrix. Here I have taken that matrix to be A, and we have to find the inverse of this matrix, which means we have to find the A inverse. So the formula for A inverse is 1 divided by determinant of A into adjoint of A, right? Now we have to find the determinant of A value, which is -1, 2, 1. And we have to cross multiply it. -1 into 1, it will be a -1. We have to put a minus sign here, and then here there is already a minus sign, so minus into minus it will be plus, and 1 into 2 it will be a 2. So therefore the answer is 1, right? So determinant of A, the answer is 1. Now we have to find the adjoint of A. So for 2 cross 2 matrices, finding an adjoint A is piece of cake, right? First we have to interchange these two elements, these two values, which is in the place of -1 there will be a 1 here, and in the place of 1 there will be a -1. So we have to interchange this, and then you have to change the sign of these two. Here it's a -1, so you have to put a +1. So you don't need to put that plus symbol here, and here there is a +2, and here while changing it you have to put a -2 here. So this way we can find the adjoint of A. Now let's find the A inverse. So A inverse is equal to 1 divided by the value of adjoint of A is 1, and then the value of determinant of A is 1, and the value of adjoint of A is 1, 1, -2 and -1. So this is our A inverse. Now we are gonna multiply this particular decryption matrices as with the decrypt message which arrived. So our decryption matrix is 2, -3 and 20, 4, and we have to convert this meaningless message to a meaningful message. So now we are going to multiply this with our decryption matrix. So first decryption matrix which we received is 2 minus 3, and which we found is 1 1 minus 2 and minus 1. So this is what we found, right? Now let's multiply 2 into 1, it will be a 2, and then minus into minus, it will be a plus here, and 3 into 2, it will be a 6, and then 2 into 1, it will be a 2, and then minus into minus, it will be a plus, and 3 into 1, it will be a 3. So therefore we got an answer 8, and 2 plus 3, it will be a 5, right? So similarly we got another decryption matrix which is 20 and 4, and we have to write the decryption matrix which we have found 1 1 minus 2 and minus 1, right? So now let's multiply. 20 into 1, it will be a 20, and 4 here there is a minus, so we are putting a minus sign here. So 4 into 4 into 2s are 8, and then 20 into 1, it's a 20, and then here there is a minus sign, so minus 4 into 1, it's a 4. Okay, so now let's subtract it. 20 minus 8, it will be a 12 here, and then 20 minus 4, it's a 16. And ultimately we got the numbers like 8, 5, 12 and 16, right? And now it's time to find the hidden message. For finding that code, we have to use numbers and letters. This is given, right? So first we have to write the letters, and then you have to put the numbers. Now let's find the coded message. First element we have found, it's 8, so 8 represent H, and then the second element is 5, the 5 represent E, and the third thing is 12, and the 12 represent, where is it, L, and finally it's 16, so 16 represent P. Now we got the coded messages HELP. Oh, somebody is asking us to help. That's it for this video. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.